let's do a final reveal on our pair of SW1200s. But first, we need to get our guy here. We got to get that guy out of the way. And let's get him. Let's move him out. Alright, now as you can see, we've got these guys here. They are hooked up to Pug's scrapping train. Well, one Pug scrapping train. This is the brute train. And it's heavy, heavy, heavy. Alone, these guys are way too lightweight. There's no way they can pull this. But together, they're not terrible. They got a little bit of struggle, a little bit. But they're going to pull. And they're going to pull them. They're going to pull them over the bridges. Very nice. Very, very nice. They're doing the job. But can we bring them back? That I don't know. And I have not tested. We don't know how good they can push. Some trains don't push so nice. What happens if we turn on their work lights? Ooh, man, they are working it. Those scrapping irons are really, really, really heavy. They're incredibly heavy. You know, we've used them to test stuff before. Uh-oh. And that's what happens. Alright, so we got somebody went off the track. Yep. Pushing too hard on a train that was way too heavy. And holy. Now that is heavy. Heavy's not even a word. That is really heavy. And these guys should not be pushing that at all. They just shouldn't be. It's way too much. Alright, let's release that guy. Let's go over here. Let's have a look at our two guys. Alright, let's see if we can look at them. Alright, so now here we have, they're from G-Dock, just like our wrecking crane. G-Dock. Ah yes, and those of you who are very clever noticed the GNDN. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, so what we got here is we've got the beer keg spark arresters. We've got the special horn. If you guys want to know a secret, that horn is actually O-gauge. But we need it, and it's okay. We're doing this for fun. We already got enough merit awards. We don't need to do it to win anything. We're doing these guys for fun. So they've got those huge work lights on the front, and they've got the big old oyster tin snow plow. Those guys turned out great. They should have been bigger, but they turned out really nice. So they are what they are, and I think let's turn on the lights for you. Okay, let's turn on the work lights. They're bright. The work lights are nice and bright. Unlike ditch lights, these trains, they need work lights. If they got to remove snow, then they need work lights. So that's what they got there. And then they got headlights. They got beacons. Right, they have beacons. Right? Yeah, they got beacons. Now I have beacons set. These are TCS decoders. I have them set to Mars Light. Mars Light, I think, makes a better beacon. The regular beacon setting is it's too annoying, way too annoying. So I got these guys as a set, and they are pretty nice together. And they run nice too. They got the big Rev 1 motor, and they're filled with lights. Huge light package. So I asked someone, what should I do? And he said, put it in a huge light package and some big snow plows, which I did. So we can latch on to bugs. We can pull them, but pushing them, not so good. And they're slipping even. Because that train is just ridiculously heavy. We use that to test the big guys like there's Ajax right there. Test him with that. Hercules, he's over there. Test him with that kind of stuff. These two little guys, they do the job. And I think we're going to have a place for them on the layout where G-Dock is going to be. And they look good. I think they turned out fantastic. And let's turn off their work lights, which are super duper bright. Wait. Okay. They turned out good. Look nice. Everything is good to go. That's it. We're putting them in the contest on Friday. Friday they're going in the contest. And we'll see what happens. But there they are. Complete. Operational. TCS 4-LED. That's the decoder. We're using all the functions on it. And turned out great.